You walk into a room full of people. You feel their eyes on you. A program starts to run in your mind. The program is called Be Interesting. You feel you must be funnier. You must seem smarter. You need a good story to tell. You must fill every quiet moment. You think attraction is about adding things. You must add more charm. You must add more energy. You must add more performance. You feel like a product on a shelf. You need the brightest box to get noticed. So you work hard. You perform. You try to shine. But you see people's eyes glaze over. They look away while you are talking. You wonder why your talks feel so empty. You see the quiet person in the corner. They say almost nothing, but they command the whole room's attention. Your hard work gets you only polite smiles. You have been using the wrong map. The big lie of social life is that you must add to yourself to be attractive. The old Stoics knew a secret. It is simple, but it sounds strange. True attraction is not about what you add to yourself. It is about what you take away. It is about removing the deep need to be liked by everyone. Today, we will break down this myth. We will show you why you feel like an anxious actor. You are always trying out for a role you will never get. We will give you the Stoic plan to become something more powerful. You will stop being an entertainer. You will become a presence. A quiet, solid force that does not chase attention. It pulls attention in, naturally. Look at your own social life. Do not feel shame. Just look at the facts. Think of a time you tried too hard to be liked. You told a joke, but no one laughed. You talked only about yourself and your stories. You felt a panic when the room went quiet. You had to say something, anything, to keep it going. How did you feel after? Not good. You felt tired. You felt like you had failed. You were playing the game of adding things. You were adding noise. The person with real pull in that room was playing a different game. They were playing the game of taking away. They took their ego out of the talk. They took away their need for everyone's approval. They took away their fear of silence. What was left in that quiet space was pure presence. That is the most attractive thing in the world. You have been trying to be a firework, a loud, bright, but quick flash. The Stoic path is to be a star. It is silent. It is distant. It holds so much of its own weight that other things are pulled towards it. This need to perform is an addiction. It comes from a deep fear that you are not enough. To fix this, we must see its flawed logic. It is built on 3 weak pillars. These lies keep you talking too much. They keep you from being truly heard. We will now knock them down. The first pillar is the lie that you must be interesting to get interest. You think you need a cool life. You think you need a list of things you have done. You think you need funny stories to be worth someone's time. So you spend your energy making a good image. You become like a museum guide for your own life. You are always pointing out the best things to see. This is what a salesman does. But you are not for sale. People can feel you are selling something. They can feel the performance. It creates a wall they can't see. They are not meeting you. They are meeting your ad for yourself. Deep down, they know it is not real. The Stoic knows a strange truth. The secret to being interesting is not to be interesting. The secret is to be interested. When you are in a talk, your goal is not to impress. Your goal is to understand. You must turn off the voice in your head that is always planning what to say next. You must create a space of pure, focused attention. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak. Epictetus. Listening is not a passive act. It is a very active one. You are not just waiting for your turn to talk. You are really listening. You are curious. You ask simple, strong questions. Tell me more about that. What was that like for you? How did you decide that? You turn the spotlight off yourself. You shine it on them. A strange thing happens. People will leave the talk with you. They will not think, that person was so interesting. They will think, wow, I felt so interesting when I talked to them. They will not remember your clever words. They will remember how you made them feel. You made them feel seen. You made them feel heard. That feeling is rare. It is a powerful human need. And you, the quiet listener, become the source of that good feeling. You did not add anything. You just took away your own ego. In that empty space, a real bond was made. The second pillar of this prison is the lie that confidence means knowing everything. You think that to seem confident, you must have an answer for all questions. You must act like an expert. The 3 scariest words for you are I don't know. Admitting you don't know feels like you are admitting you are weak. It feels like a failure. So, you fake it. Someone asks you about a topic you know nothing about. You do not admit it. You make up a vague opinion that sounds smart. You use big words that mean very little. You are performing confidence, but it is a bad performance. The other person can feel that your words are empty. It is like knocking on a wall that looks solid, but it sounds hollow. And in that moment, they trust you less. They start to wonder what else you are faking. The truly confident person is not afraid of those 3 words. They use them as a tool. When asked about something they do not know, they pause. They are not in a panic. They are not ashamed. They just say, with a calm, quiet voice, I don't know. That is it. No long excuse. No apology. Just a simple fact. And in that moment, the other person trusts you more. Why? You have just shown them you care more about the truth than your own ego. You have shown you are secure. You do not need to act like an expert. If you are honest about what you don't know, it makes your words more powerful when you speak about what you do know. When you finally speak with certainty, people will listen. They will know it is real. I know that I know nothing. Socrates, he was not just trying to be humble. He knew that wisdom starts when you admit what you do not know. Insecure people need to seem like they know everything. Confident people are okay with saying, I don't know. Their value is not tied to having all the answers. They are secure enough to be honest. This honesty is attractive. It makes people relax around you. They are not in a contest with you anymore. They are with a real person. Stop acting like an expert. Start being honest. The quiet strength of admitting your limits is far more attractive than the loud noise of faking it. If you see yourself in this is an important moment. It is the point where you can choose to be honest. Make that choice. Go to the comments right now. Make a simple, strong statement. Write, I choose truth. This is more than a comment. It is a promise to yourself. A promise to stop performing. A promise to start living in quiet, solid reality. Now, let us learn the final, most powerful thing to take away. The third and hardest pillar is the lie that attraction means you are always available. You think you must always be on. You must be the one who starts talks. You must be the one who keeps the mood fun. You must be the one who is always there for others. You have made yourself like a public utility, a 24-hour service for fun and support. This is not a plan for attraction. It is a plan to be used and forgotten. The Stoics knew a basic rule of human life. We value things that are rare. We ignore things that are common. By always being available, you have told the world that your time and your presence are not rare. They have no value. The truly attractive person knows the power of being absent sometimes. They are not always the first to speak. They are not always free to hang out. They have a deep, rich inner life. Their own world is more important to them than the constant approval of others. Their absence is felt just as much as their presence. When they choose to give you their time, it feels like a real gift. You know it is a choice, not just a habit. This is not about playing games. This is about deep self-respect. It is the quiet statement that my time is my most valuable thing, and I control how it is spent. This is the core of having boundaries. It is the power of the word no. A person who cannot say no is a person without a strong center. It is hard to be attracted to someone without a strong center. Let all your activity be directed to one object, a benevolent social purpose. Marcus Aurelius. Notice the key point. Your purpose is not to be liked. Your purpose is your own chosen work. When you are deeply focused on your own mission, you are naturally less available. You naturally become more rare. And in a strange way, you naturally become more attractive. You are no longer an actor looking for a crowd. You are a craftsman at work. And there is nothing more attractive than a person who is quietly, deeply, and truly focused on their own craft. Now we come to the great, simple secret, the final idea that will change you from an anxious actor into a center of gravity. You have been taught that the opposite of being attractive is being boring. This is the false choice that has kept you working so hard for other people's approval. The opposite of being attractive is not being boring. The opposite of being attractive is trying to be attractive. Think about that again. The act of trying, of performing, of seeking, is the very thing that pushes away what you want. It signals a deep neediness, and neediness is a universal turnoff. The moment you stop trying to be attractive, the moment you take away that desperate need for a good reaction, is the moment you become truly, powerfully magnetic. You are no longer a salesman. You are just you in your purest, simplest form. Now, we move from the idea to the action, or from adding to taking away. 3 simple, practical rituals to help you strip away the performance and show the powerful, magnetic core that is already there. The first ritual, the subtraction goal. For the next week, your goal is not to add anything to your talks. Your goal is to take something away. Before you talk to someone, pick one thing to remove. Tonight, I will remove the need to be funny. Tomorrow, I will remove the need to tell my own story. The next day, I will remove the need to have an opinion on everything. You will take away one layer of your performance each day, and you will see what is left. You will find that when you stop trying to be funny, you are more present. When you stop trying to tell your story, you become a great listener. When you stop trying to have an opinion, you see more. You are not becoming less of a person. You are becoming more real. The second ritual, the art of the pause. You will become a master of the pause. You will use it as a tool to take things away. When someone asks you a question, you will pause before you answer. When you finish a sentence, you will pause before you start the next one. You will let quiet moments exist. You will not apologize for them. This will feel strange at first, but this strange feeling is a sign of a power shift. You are making the other person lean in. Your silence makes them wonder what you are thinking. It gives your words a frame, a weight they did not have before. You are no longer just filling time. You are creating space. The third ritual, the anchor of presence. The final thing to take away is your own distracted mind. The next time you are with another person, treat it like a practice. Your whole focus will be on them. Notice the small changes in their voice. See the small movements on their face. Listen to their words, and listen for the feelings behind their words. You will become a detective of their inner life. You will not be thinking about what you look like. You will not be planning what to say next. Your whole mind will be a gift of pure, focused attention. This is the rarest thing you can give to another person. It is the source of all real charm. You are not an actor, desperate for applause. You are a presence, a quiet, solid, and calm center of gravity. The frantic need to be interesting was the prison. It made you a slave to what others thought. The quiet, disciplined choice to be interested is freedom. Let other people have the spotlight. Let them have the last word. You are playing a different game now. You are not trying to be the brightest object in the room. You are becoming the quiet, empty space that gives everything else its shape. You are becoming the silence that gives the music its meaning. And when you take away all the noise, you will find an attraction more powerful than any performance you could ever master. The performance is over. Your real life can now begin. If you are ready to continue this training, to master the art of gravitational presence, and subscribe to the Stoic Citadel. This is not a stage for actors. It is a workshop for architects of the soul. Go to the comments and declare your new powerful state of being. Write, I am present. Your training continues. You have learned to take away your ego. Now you must learn to take away your need for other people's approval. Your next briefing is on the screen now. Click it to learn the art of finding your worth without an audience.